Sikkim, nestled in the heart of the Himalayas, which is known for its breathtaking natural beauty. So, this video takes you on an exciting cycling adventure, uncovering the undiscovered about Sikkim, which is rarely seen by the tourists. So, today is day 413 of Chandigarh to Australia cycling trip and day 4 of cycling here in Sikkim. Last night, I stayed in a cozy little room which was offered by a kind-hearted family from Sikkim. There are two members in this family, Kailash Bhai and Manju Bahini. Bahini means younger sister in Nepali language. They live here alone because their only son is working there in Gangtok, and it was a charming wooden house with just 3 rooms. They live here in the village and do farming in this area. This beautiful place is called Char Mile, which translated in English as 4th mile. In the morning, they treated us with a hot cup of tea. So after thanking them, saying them goodbye, we started our cycling ride.
आपने जो कल मदद की उसके लिए बहुत थैंक यू आपको. अच्छा मंजू भाई नहीं मिलेंगे. अच्छा जी, बाय बाय जी.
But guess what? I completely forgot to refill my water bottles this morning. But luckily, soon I found a roadside water source and I filled them. When we are riding today, the same old problem appeared again. The road ahead was a downhill stretch.
This is a place, Namrang, Namrang, which is 13.7 kilometers, and we are going steep down to almost 16 kilometers, and hands are really paining at this moment. It's very difficult to push the brake, and many times the brakes are even not working properly. It's very difficult. See the level.
The road was winding gracefully through massive mountains. Both the sides of the road there was lush greenery which was adding to the charm of the ride. We passed by small villages. Each one of them is having very few houses. After riding a few kilometers, we reached at a stunning spot which is called as Butterfly Waterfall. So this waterfall cascades down from a height, and it is just behind the blossoming pink color cherry trees, and it looked absolutely breathtaking. So they have made several stalls on both the sides of the road, and they have also built a tower so that you can stand on that and enjoy the beauty of the waterfall. We spent very good time standing there on the tower and mesmerizing with the views and the waterfall. So after enjoying the beauty of this, we started riding and we crossed this bridge which is made over the water stream of this waterfall itself. And let me tell you, it was an incredible journey. We were riding through winding roads. We were crossing many bridges. We were meeting with the locals. They have such a cute smiles on their faces.
So sweet of you, Anish and Divakar. Nice meeting. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Have a nice day. Bye.
By 9 a.m. the hunger started kicking. We stopped at a roadside bus stop, and then we had that muri which was left from yesterday. For quite some time now, we had been dealing with the brake issues in our both the bicycles. We realized that ignoring it further could be risky, and especially on these steep downhill roads. And we thought to fix the brake problem once for all. With this plan in mind, we got to the work.
Any solution have you got? Peaches plus कुछ है?
सब है.
दो जरा. Okay.
It took us about an hour to sort out the issue, and I was thrilled to see my bicycle brakes working perfectly fine again. However, the bicycle of Cycle Yatri, it was still in trouble. I gave him one of the brake pad from my bicycle, but unfortunately it was slightly bigger in size which could not fit in that. At one of the point while riding, we reached a diversion with 3 roads, and to avoid the confusion we asked for the help from the locals, and with their guidance we took the correct route. Since this is a village road, it was damaged at several places. Because of this, you will find bulldozers, JCB machines repairing this road at many points. And you know the good part, Cycle Yatri's bicycle is light in weight. He could still manage with these steep downhills with one brake. But in my case, even though both the brakes are working fine, and still I was struggling to control my bicycle because it's quite heavy. But there was one thing which was certain, we both were thoroughly enjoying today's ride. Cycle Yatri wanted to buy some curd so that he could make a dish which he has learned there in Madhya Pradesh, and they call it dahi chuda, which is made with curd and poha. So that is why he was checking at each and every shop on the way so that he can find curd.
Namaste ji. पूछो पूछो।
दही को क्या बोलेंगे?
हाँ कड़ी बोलेंगे। दही नहीं।
दही दही कर्ड। दही कर्ड तो नहीं है। हम आपने
गाय नहीं है जो नहीं,
अच्छा इधर गाय नहीं है।
दूध पीने वाला नहीं है ना, बता देने वाला है अभी,
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा, इसीलिए।
इसीलिए।
After Tashi viewpoint, it's all down. We are enjoying downhill. So despite of few brake related issues, otherwise there's no problem. This is the kind of route where you will ride.
As we rode ahead, we came across a beautiful spot with hundreds of prayer flags which were fluttering along the road which was passing through a village. At some places, the road was filled with water which was making a ride bit tricky. We finally reached to a city named Samdong, Samdong, a slightly bigger town on this route.
I asked for the tea and they said they have. So we are going there now.
Here we were able to find everything we were looking for example, the tea, curd and food. While we were enjoying our meal at a shop run by a kind Bihari family, I noticed something amusing. A group of locals, they gathered around my bicycle and they were inspecting it out of curiosity. Another sight made me laugh out loud because it was hilarious to watch this man.
See what an experimental way of sitting on a bicycle. Okay. Okay जी, bye.
बाय बाय
Bye bye.
बाय बाय।
So guys, ये है सैमडंग सिटी। ब्रंच हो गया, एक तरीके से लंच भी हो गया और अभी हम नीचे जाना है, यानी फिर से हिल डाउन करना है। As we continued downhill, I could not help but wonder why they had not put a little more effort to make this road cyclist friendly.
ये कितना steep बनाया है इन्होंने।
यहाँ पे जरा सही लग रहा है।
खतरनाक है ये तो।
त्यागी जी की साइकिल का और मेरी साइकिल के हम 4-5 दिन से हिल डाउन कर रहे हैं, ब्रेक जा चुके हैं और करके हमें करना होगा। मैं तो यही कहूँगा त्यागी जी की साइकिल में बहुत मजा आ रहा है, लेकिन ये ब्रेक वाला इशू करना होता है ना। और यार पूरी सिक्किम में कहीं साइकिल का ही ढंग का स्टोर नहीं है। एक जगह एक ही शहर है गैंगटॉक, वहाँ पे 1-2 स्टोर मिले लेकिन उनके पास सामान नहीं है। I'm riding like this with one leg down so that in case of emergency I can put my legs down and stop the bicycle. Look ahead, how steep it is. Again I have to get down. Oh my god, another steep turn. क्या चाहते हो भाई, क्या चाहते हैं आप लोग? हम घर जाएं तो टूटे टूटे। अरे यार ये क्या है, ये तो लूप्स बना रखे हैं इन्होंने। I have to turn back again and try to see if he is alright because he has very poor brake. We finally made it to this place which is known as Government Sanskrit College of Samdong. So this college was established in 1997. So when I was standing and thinking, shall we go inside to see it or not? A local man with a cute baby girl arrived to that place and we started talking.
Hello.
हेलो,
आपका नाम क्या है?
मैं पूछूं,
हाँ? फिर से बोलो। What's your name?
मैं पूछूंगी।
Oh yes, very nice. My name is Amit. Okay. Nice meeting.
हेलो, it's me Tendu Bhotia and local people.
Yeah.
यहाँ संस्कृत करता है ना?
Are you a student?
No.
You're a faculty.
We are both government employees.
ना इधर में वो बाहर के स्टूडेंट बहुत आता है, वो
So up to which class we study here?
कॉलेज होता है, उसके बाद मास्टर भी होता है इधर।
कितना फीस है इधर एक कोर्स का?
फ्री है इधर पे।
वो ये गवर्नमेंट का है
तो
ना?
रहना कैसे होगा?
रहना खाना इधर हॉस्टल है।
हॉस्टल में तो वो भी फ्री है?
नहीं
हॉस्टल भी
हॉस्टल
फ्री है। हॉस्टल भी फ्री है, लेकिन आपको थोड़ा वो क्या है ना, आगे जो एडमिशन में थोड़ा लगेगा, महीने का 2-3 हज़ार लगेगा।
3,000 रुपये महीने का फीस है, उसमें रहना खाना सब हो जाएगा, पढ़ाई भी कर सकते हैं।
So this university initially it began its journey under the affiliation of Paramananda Sanskrit University in Uttar Pradesh. However, in 2010, this college made its permanent campus here in Samdong. So as we came to know, this campus is spreaded across 9 acres of land and it offers bachelor degree which is known as Shastri. Here they focus on Sanskrit grammar, Sanskrit Sahitya, Jyotish, Puran, Itihas, and they also teach Hindi, English and Nepali Nepali language. So after saying them goodbye, we started riding. After this, the road became incredibly steep, making it challenging to keep the control without using the support of my legs.
See the way we are going on these steep downs. भाई ये कौन सी जगह है जहाँ हम अभी हैं?
ये इस सिक्किम में कोमल विलेज बोलते हैं इसको।
इसका क्या नाम है?
प्रशांत।
तुम्हारा नाम तो ठीक बोला यार।
और इनका क्या नाम है? अमित।
मेरे में ओ की साउंड आती है, तेरे में नहीं आती। अमित दादा। प्रशांत श्योर। क्या नाम है भाई?
मेरा नाम संजय।
संजय।
He is Sanjoy. I am Prashant. You are Amit.
So you're only Prashant. You're not Prashant.
I'm a Prashant.
क्या नाम है इनका?
प्रशांत।
देखा?
But I can myself. My name is Prashant.
खुद का खुद लगा रहे हो। यहाँ से लगवाओ तो मानो।
Following this fun interaction with Sanjay or Sanjay, we resumed our ride. But soon we stopped at a very unusual shop which caught our eye. It was set up right outside a house or perhaps on the roadside of this small village.
Contact number they have written and खुजरा बिक्री मतलब रिटेल सेल है and you can buy this.
And let me tell you, Prashant is a reporter by profession. So whenever he gets the chance, he love to do live reporting like he's doing right now.
So guys, सिक्किम में दुकानें कैसी होती है वो आपको दिखाता हूँ। सिक्किम के पूरे गांव वाले एरिया में घूम रहे हैं। देखिए ये मक्के चावल, ये मक्का होगा, चावल चंपा, जो भी वैरायटी लिखी हुई है नेपाली में। देखिए शॉप से किस तरीके से पन्नी में बना के रखा हुआ है। नीचे फ़ोन नंबर भी है। कितनी ईमानदारी है, मतलब कितनी वो है कि कोई यहाँ से लेके भी नहीं जा सकता। अगर अपने यहाँ से खुला छोड़ दो दुकान पे तो कहीं कुछ भी हो सकता है। तो अगर आपको ज़रूरत है आप फ़ोन कर सकते हैं, बुला सकते हैं बंदे को, यहाँ आस-पास रहते होंगे और यहाँ से ले जा सकते हैं पूरा मक्का, कोदो, पूरी सारी चीज़ें। सो है ना कमाल की चीज़।
So while we were at the shop, we saw locals passing while carrying some dry crops on their heads. Talking to them, we found that the shop owner was a friendly man who is eager to share. So out of everything on the list on that signboard, one item grabbed my attention, and that is timbur ka tel. I had no idea what is timbur, so I decided to learn more about it.
ये टिम्बूर पेड़ है और इसका जो फल लगेगा उससे आपने तेल निकाला। हाँ छोटा लगेगा। ओके हाँ
अभी बनाया हूँ।
ओके
पेड़ यही है।
अच्छा ये होता है
दाना।
देखा है मैंने इसको।
हाँ देखा है कभी?
हाँ देखा है मैंने।
पहले पुराने जमाने में कैसा था, ये सब दिन भर ये पहाड़ चढ़ते 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 जाता था आता था। रात में बहुत दर्द होता है ना, इसमें क्या करता है वो ये पलटी करता है ना, ये वाला जो ये पलट जाता है ना आदमी किसी किसी ऐसा होता है ना जी। इसके मालिश करने में वो दौड़ धूप के चलने से मालिश करने में ये आराम करता है ये तेल। और खाने में भी थोड़ा सिर दर्द वक वक होता है कभी कभी, उसके लिए थोड़ा चाटने से
अच्छा
बस
सर का दर्द चला जाएगा।
अच्छा चला जाएगा। ऐसा ही लुम्पी आया था गाय का बीमार, लुम्पी।
हाँ आया था लिम्पी। हाँ।
वो लंपे में इसका जो छाल होता है उसको गरम करके उसको पिठा करके उसमें शरीर में पूरा वो ढक देता है
गाय के सर पे।
हाँ वो बहुत अच्छा था है।
ओके क्या रेट चलता है मुझे बताओ, अगर कोई खरीदना चाहे तो कैसे आपसे खरीद सकता है?
जो
ये है
385 150 और एक पाव का है वो 800 है।
And what I discovered is a lifetime treasure of knowledge. Sikkim is famously known as organic state of India. So every fruit, vegetable, grain or spices which you buy from here is 100% organic. No harmful chemicals are being used here in the crops. Even if they find somebody using it, government punish that person.
ऑर्गेनिक धान जो आप बोल रहे हैं वो कितने का होता है?
ना हम लोग तो 50 केजी का बोलता है।
50 किलो का क्या रेट है? 50 किलो का
4500।
जो मक्की का बोला आपने वो
ये मक्की का है।
हाँ उसका क्या रेट होता है?
ना अभी चूरा का कि मकई का?
मकई का चूरा।
मकई का चूरा ये 200 रुपए केजी।
और हल्दी का?
वो 100 है।
ऑर्गेनिक है सब इधर घर में लगाते हैं आप। और इसका क्या रेट है मंडवे का?
150 रुपए।
150 रुपए का किलो का है? 1 किलो का है। हाँ
According to me, paying a little extra for such priority is absolutely worth it. So a little further down the road on the right hand side, I noticed the flag of Sikkim's ruling party, SKM, stands for Sikkim Krantikari Morcha. And guess what? I learned something fascinating about it.
और ये फोटो बड़ी अच्छी आ रही है आपकी, पीछे पहाड़, आपका घर, ब्यूटीफुल।
SKM ने घर भी बना करते हैं।
ऐसे कैसे?
अपना उसका अपना योजना।
कौन सी योजना है?
गरीब आवास योजना।
वो मोदी के साथ जो मिलके।
मोदी का दूसरा आएगा,
उसका अलग है
योजना है।
तो ये तो बहुत अच्छा घर बना के दिया है।
17,51,000 का घर है।
मैं तो हैरान हो गया
नहीं तो
सुन
ये
के।
आपको मिला है और भी लोगों को मिला है?
मिले है, और को भी मिला है, तो आपको नहीं मिला है।
आपको इतना अच्छा कैसे मिला?
एक कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी में, एक हमारा कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी 300 घर पर,
हाँ हाँ
अब ये एक वार्ड में
हाँ।
सिर्फ 3 को मिला।
अमेजिंग, ये तो नया चीज बताया आपने।
काफी बड़ा घर बना के दिया।
हाँ दिया है, 17,51,000 का घर।
नहीं तो छोटे छोटे सा
In Sikkim, giving money to build the family houses is very common, but 17 lakh rupee is something which is unbelievable. Even now, I find it hard to believe. A little ahead, we came across the entry gate of a Kambal Junior High School, and this school was established in 1976, even before my birth. And you know, there is something about Sikkim that always amazed me. I feel like we should declare Sikkim the education state of India, just like it is already known as organic state of India. I have never seen so many universities, skill colleges, schools in any other state as I have seen here. What do you think about this? I would love to know your comments into the comment section, what you have to say about it. As we rode further, we came across a breathtaking scene. So this is a road which is on a cliff, and on another side there is a deep valley down there, and on that slope they have made huts which are scattered here and there, and behind that there is a towering green mountain which stood in the backdrop. The peaks of these mountains were hidden under a blanket of clouds. It was magical. The views were so beautiful that Cycle Yatri aka Prashant decided to capture some clips for his videos and Instagram reels. The road we were riding on was incredibly steep, making it an adventure of its own. In the middle of the jungle, we spotted a small bamboo hut with a wooden door, and it felt like something straight out of the storybook. After riding for a few more kilometers, we came to a diversion and noticed a roadside shed. Feeling hungry, we decided to take a break. Cycle Yatri, who is always teaching me something new, showed me to make dahi chuda, a simple and delicious dish.
यहाँ पर ये दोनों साइकिल खड़ी कर दी है, भूख लगाई है, और ये तागी जी से पूछते क्या बना रहे हैं? क्या बना रहे हो तागी जी?
It's your recipe, you do. I'm just working on it.
सो ये चूड़ा कहते हैं इसे, और नॉर्थ इंडिया के स्टेट्स में से पोहा कहते हैं। तो हमने चूड़ा कर लिया है, और चूंकि ये पूरा गांव वाला एरिया है, हम प्रॉपर इस सिक्किम में हैं, यहाँ पर शहर कोई है नहीं। दही भी हमें मुश्किल से मिला है, तो आज हमने दही चूड़ा खाने का प्लान किया है। अब देखिए इसमें हम लोग चीनी डाल रहे हैं। दही काफी महंगा है यहाँ पे, और ये 60 रुपीज का था, लेकिन हमें 65 में मिला है। और ये जा रहा है इसमें दही। वाह! हालांकि जो भी मेरे दोस्त देख रहे हैं दिल्ली से, यूपी से, अदर जगह से, वो सोच रहे होंगे कि ये क्या है, हम लोग क्या ट्राई कर रहे हैं। अब चम्मच से इसे मिक्स करना होगा। ओके, ब्रेकफास्ट रेडी। कैसा टेस्ट कैसा है?
Amazing. Sweetness, little sour, and then crunchiness of poha. It's a very nice combination, good texture.
बहुत टेस्टी है वाकई। दही, शक्कर और चूड़ा, और पानी थोड़ा कम रखा था, थोड़ा क्रिस्पी भी हो गया है।
Let me tell you the good and the bad things about dahi chuda. The good part is it is super tasty and quick to make. The bad part is once you eat it, you will feel stuffed for hours. For example, we had it around 2 o'clock. Then by 6 or 6:30 p.m., I still felt so full that I ended up skipping dinner that night. We craved something salty, so we thought to have a packet of YY after it. It comes with some spices, onion flavored oil, and taste enhancer. Process is very simple. Mix all of them together and eat. You need not to cook. The condition of the road throughout the day had been rough, and these steep downhill stretches only made it worse. The road we were riding on today was either damaged due to water or in bad condition because of ongoing construction work.
Looking at this view, we realize that we are getting down. That is the Teesta River.
So look at this place. The climb here is so steep that any vehicle would struggle to make it up. Traffic was held up on both the sides whenever the JCB machine was working. After a few minutes of the work, they would allow the traffic to pass. Because all of this, we had to wait quite a long time.
Now it is a difficult situation because the rear wheel of this truck while climbing slipping here. So he is going to make another attempt. No, it's stuck. They called up that crane to come and push it from behind. That is climbing up.
We somehow managed to get past this area. There was a lot of water flowing down from the mountains, which was causing serious damage to the road. Along this entire route, you will notice many waterfalls and water crossings. For the last several kilometers, we had been riding on a broken road, constantly crossing water streams. That is why our speed was incredibly slow. The mountains like these, which hold lots of water inside them, are fragile and prone to to the landslide all the year. As we rode on, we saw school children heading home after the schools, and one of the boy was carrying a guitar, so I asked him to play a little tune for me. Okay?
Nice. One more. Yeah. Okay. Hello. Hi.
They had built a bridge over the water crossing due to the waterfall in the area.
Construction work is going on, and that is why at many places you will find the road conditions are very challenging, very much damaged and full of water, because this mountain which is there, you will see almost hundreds of different kind of waterfalls on this, and because that water comes onto the road which damages it badly, and that is why everywhere you will find it this way, as it is full of water and damaged.
भाई अपनी ब्लॉगिंग करने में लगे हुए मस्त एकदम
And ये हमारे प्रशांत भाई.
मजा आ रहा है ना
Yeah, liking this place a lot. What do you think about it?
very nice.
Yeah, that's the sunset happening there. Look at the colors. So there are two places mentioned. One is Seravani, where from we have to take the right towards Namchi, and Singtham, if we go straight around 4 kilometer, will be 15 from here.
Soon we reached at a place where if we take a right turn, the road would lead us to South Sikkim towards Lingmoo, Lingmoo, and Lingi, Lingee. This place was called Makha, Makha. There was a small temple, a few shops. Shops lights were on as it was getting dark. At this point, we had to make a decision.
Let's decide: are we going south or going straight? Choose.
Let me check.
And we chose to.
हमें तो वहाँ जाना नहीं है, तो हमें चलना है Singtham. So let's go.
From here, the condition of the road got worsened. The highway was being winded, so there were many JCB machines cutting through the mountains, and this made the road even worse. The road was full of mud and gravel.
Prashant has dropped the pedal again. He is going back to pick it up from the place where the truck is standing. Crane has started the loading process, and he cannot go till the time loading is over. This road is connecting Singtham to Makha.
My bicycle tires got completely dirty.
If the road will remain same, then gonna be very tough. He's coming by walk.
We didn't notice an improvement in the road conditions, so we decided to stop for the night.
These are the lights which are another side of Teesta River, which are on right now.
I spotted a newly constructed building with a shed in front of it. So we thought to pitching our tent, but before doing that, we wanted to inform the person living nearby. So leaving my bicycle there, I walked down the stairs and knocked at the door of a house. A father and a son came out. I told them that we are two travelers planning to sleep in our tent under the shed next to the building. The gentleman kindly offered us a room in their old family house, which they have vacated after moving to the new house. The old house was empty, so we were welcome to stay there for that night. They gave us a room in their traditional wooden house, which is a typical Sikkimese style house.
ये पूरा वुड का बनता है, लकड़ी का बनता है।
पहले लकड़ी का बनता था।
हाँ, वही मैं देख रहा हूँ, नई चीज दिखी मुझे। सिर्फ सिक्किम में मैंने इस तरह के लकड़ी के घर देखे हैं। हाँ, ये लीजिए।
The light bulb in that room was not working, so they replaced it with a new one, and that's how we got the light. The gentleman who hosted us, his name is
तिलक शर्मा,
प्रशांत शर्मा,
प्रशांत शर्मा,
अमित त्यागी, Vinoy, Amit.
We kept our bicycles in their shop and brought our luggage into the room. Then we sat on the stairs in front of the house and had a lovely conversation about various topics with the family, including our journey. Tilak bhai kindly invited us to have a cup of tea at his house.
दो ही कर रहे सर, चाय नहीं पीते?
ना ना हमने पीते।
ओह,
मीठा भी नहीं।
थोड़ा सा पानी। वाह, मुझे लगा हम साथ में चाय पिएंगे।
ना ना क्या है?
सुगर है ये, हम लोग सादा चाय पीते हैं।
हम लोग चीनी बिना चीनी।
और वहाँ पता क्या बोल के हैं? चलो चाय पीते हैं। मुझे लगा हम साथ में चाय पिएंगे। ये बोलो, चलो चाय पिलाता हूँ।
And not only that, they also offered us sell roti with sabji and tea.
शर्मा जी की फैमिली के साथ बैठे हुए हैं। सो वैसे तो हमारा पेट एकदम से भरा हुआ है, क्योंकि आपने देखा होगा वीडियो में लोगों ने दही चूड़ा खाया था, बहुत हाई हो गया था। सो त्यागी जी तो अभी खा भी नहीं पा रहे हैं, बाद में खाएंगे। लेकिन मुझे ट्राई करना था फर्स्ट टाइम। सो ये चावल से बनती है, ये चने के साथ इस तरीके से खाई जाती है।
Since I was still stuffed with the dahi chuda, so I decided to bring my plate inside the room and eat it in the next morning. It was a wonderful place to stay that night, and we had the pleasure of spending time with such a warm and kind Sikkimese family. What do you think about this? What is your opinion about the people of Sikkim and their hospitality? Here is the total of my expenses of the day. Rupees 50 for puri and chole, rupees 30 for poha. The cost of the tea was covered by Prashant, and dinner was kindly provided by Tilak Sharma ji and his family. So the total of the day was 80 rupee. Today we have covered a distance of 30 km at a speed of 4.9 km per hour. Our elevation gain for the day was 1335 meter. What did I learn today? I have learned that it's a reminder of how important it is to help others. No matter how small the gesture, kindness doesn't have to come in the grand gesture. Sometimes it is the simple thing that make the biggest impact. Additionally, today's ride taught me patience and persistency. Despite the tough road conditions, we kept moving forward, learning to adjust to the challenges and appreciating the beauty around us. The takeaway from today is be kind, help others whenever you can, and embrace the journey, no matter how difficult it may seem. If you like this kind of a story of humanity and human kindness, and if you like exploring the world, then subscribe to the channel World Wanderer Cycling on a Budget and hit the bell icon so that you get the notifications of my videos first. We started from Gangtok city, went to Tashi viewpoint, and then started riding on a very narrow road taking to South Sikkim. That is an adventurous and informative story about Sikkim, about its people, and I'm giving you the link here. After this video, you can go and watch that. Those who have supported me on my journey, their names are given here. Please read them and say them the thank you on my behalf. That's all for now. Take care of yourself. We will meet soon with a new story of a new day from Sikkim in the next video. Till then, bye bye.